What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and in this video right now we're going to be doing some of the things that we were talking about, and as we go through it we're going to talk about some of the things that they can improve in Madden 20, and specifically in MUT 20 that wasn't in MUT 19. Now this is my objective. Some of you guys wanted to see Tom Brady, you guys think he's the GOAT, whatever. I told you guys in Madden 19 all the quarterbacks pretty much play the same, so it is what it is, right? But what we're going to be going through right now is we're going to be looking at something that is very, very interesting. A lot of us complained about it early on. The reasoning behind the complaints were we would use a power-up pass and have no idea where we put it. Now, some of you guys came up with methods. You were writing it in your phone. You knew exactly where it was because of this. Like, you jotted it on your wall. You were doing weird stuff, right? All of those things to know where your power-up pass was so that you would be able to use it on other players as, the game went on and you wanted to change up your lineup. Now, look at what I have to do. I know that Alan Page, because he's one of the last 99s to come out, I know that I used one of them inside of his set, right? So I have to go ahead and do this, but you see how much it costs? These two things that EA needs to do. They need to let us know where our power-up passes are and not charge us 35,000 coins to to remove something, to downgrade a player. That's ridiculous. Like, okay, I understand they don't want you to keep repeating it over and over again, but who came up with all that? Bro, that's 50 racks. Like, how are you going to do that? To just say, you know what? You want your card back? You know what? Okay, pay this right here. It's nothing we can do about it. And they didn't adjust it all year. They left it the same way, and it was ridiculous. And the reason that I bring it up, because I was having a conversation with a couple people in the chat a couple months ago, and you guys think I forget, but I don't forget anything, bro. Like I said, sometimes things come up with the game, and I got to put out other videos, but I'm not going to forget when I say I will, speak about something and let you guys understand it. You guys were very, very upset about the fact that, you had to grind a lot of stuff, that it was no money spent, right? And then, like, you guys were no money spent, because this was at this time, I was still buying packs, like here and there, whatever. And you guys were like, yo, look, Gmi, I'm no money spent, and it's ridiculous that they're charging me so much to take my card out. And I told you guys that. That's probably something they're gonna look at for Madden 20, because that just doesn't make any sense at all. And as you look at this right here, this is pretty much the situation. I bought the Diamond Tom Brady because I was gonna try to get it done, but obviously looking at this price of this card, it's like no way, no how, straight Rob Parker. So I'm not gonna do that. But again, as we build Tom Brady because you guys want it done, I know where my other power passes are because I did all the stuff with George Kittle. You see what I'm saying? But the only reason that I remember that is because it happened so late in the year. If it wasn't so late in the year, I would have no idea where my power passes were, and it would be harder for me to be able to, manipulate how to put my team together and stuff like that. So these are the things that go on that we had a lot of very, very angry customers with it for EA. Like, yo, bro, what are you guys doing? Like, okay, I get it. You don't want to tell me where my power pass. You want me to play hide and go seek. But why are you charging me so much to take my stuff back? You see what I'm saying? That's like you have a safe deposit box at the bank, and then you go in there and they charge you every time you want to take your stuff back. Like, what the, bro? Look, I pay you a fee. Like, bro, I'm done. Like, we log in every day, right? Well, for the most of us log in every day, and we do what we have to do, and we try. We like what I'm doing here. We open up packs. We do different things. These are all my last minute packs, by the way, because I was gonna try to get everything else done. Open everything up to see what's in. You see what EA is doing to me, bro? You'll give me a Devontae Adams, dog? Like, really? Really? You give me Devontae Adams? Yo, shout out to EA Sports. But again, it doesn't really matter. There's so many different ways right now to make the coins. I could easily make silver tokens, go use the the set with 2 silver tokens for the Ghost of Madden Pass, power those guys up, put them in sets, all that good stuff. But we don't need to get into that right now, okay? The focus of everything is this. MUT was very, very good this year. The promos, I guess we got most of what we wanted, but it kind of started to get a little bit lackluster towards the end of the year. So I can't really complain about the content. I really, really enjoyed the way that they had everything laid out to give us free cards, and the way that they had the solos and everything, and it was consistent with that. As far as like Franco Harris not getting a 99, and some of the players that we want not getting a 99 until way at the end of the year, that's still a debate that a lot of you guys are arguing with me on other videos about, how they should release 99s. But again, if a player does something special, I don't think there should be a limit. Like during the season, if a player gets a maximum upgrade and he does something above and beyond, and he's already pretty close to getting a higher overall, they should just give him the higher overall. Because it's like, if you look at it with the way NBA 2K does it, if somebody goes off they just get a card, bro. Like, it's not any kind of, oh, let me go to this lab right here, do an experiment. It's none of that stuff, bro. They just go ahead and give them the card. I think that Madden should do that as well. Like, you know, I know they have like the weekly, you know, upgrades or whatever like that, but I'm just talking about in general. If somebody's extremely special, obviously they're going to snub certain cards. Everybody is not going to be able to get an upgrade, even though they deserve one. I understand that. But at the end of the day, when players are out there going above and beyond what they actually do, I think more immediate updates would suffice. Like, I think that would work out a little bit better than what, you know, we have right now. But there's so many other things that go into MUT. I want to hear some of the things that you guys have complaints with, as far as, you know, what was going on inside MUT that you didn't really like, and something that you would want to see going forward that makes it different, but also better for Madden 20. Because to be honest with you guys, there's not much as far as the MUT content that you guys can complain about. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that the consistency in which they did certain things. Okay, before I forget this also, you guys are complaining about the MUT rewards. You know, legendary, all that stuff, all pro, all that other garbage. You sign up to MUTrewards.com to get it. You guys were complaining about the way that they staggered all the MUT rewards as well. I don't know if that could be that big of a complaint for me, because they were doing so much with the solos and giving you other ways to get stuff, free high overall cards. Regularly they were doing that stuff. Like, when it was popping early on, when Madden 19 was released, there was always something to do. It was later on that they were just like, you know what, let's start focusing on Madden 20, and then that was it. But they did do a lot of good stuff. That's why I can't really knock that part. My specific things, when you look at it, it affects everyone the same way. Because remember, if you don't remember to say, you know what, I use my power pass there, it's gonna cost you coins to try to figure out who you put it on. And early in the year, when every single coin matters, like right now it don't matter. That's why I'm just spending everything. I'm putting everything up for auction. I don't really care. Early on, that matters. When I was trying to find a power pass, when I first realized that I couldn't tell where it was, and then some of you guys are writing in the videos because you guys watch my entire videos. I appreciate you guys that do that. Some of you guys just skim through it and then ask the same question that I spoke about several times in the video. That's neither here nor there though. But you guys were able to tell me where my power passes were during my live streams. Because I don't write it down. I'm just using it and going and going and going. So for those of you guys that went through the same thing and had to, like, you know, maybe I put it on this player. All right, let me take this away. All right, it cost me 20 G's. Oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? Like, it adds up, bro, and it doesn't make any sense. If EA still wants to charge something, I'm not saying they shouldn't. Because what happens is if they don't charge you to, you know, to give it back, then people will keep abusing it and probably find a glitch and it'll be stupid. But I'm just saying though, it don't gotta be 35K. Like, charge me a G. You know, like, charge me 1,000 coins. I'm good, because after a while it's going, you know what I'm saying? I'm at 10K after doing it 10 times, like even 5K, but like, it should be a max and it shouldn't be that much. Now, with training points, that's a whole different thing. The training point issue, a lot of us were like really, you know, surprised about the way that they brought it into MUT. We tried to figure out like, yo, what is this about? You know, what are they doing right now? And it kind of took us for a whirlwind early. We had to figure out the cards we were willing to get rid of and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. In my opinion, when it comes to the training, it's not a big deal. And we already know that it's going to be in Madden 20. It's going to be along the same guidelines. I don't know, like I said, if they're going to revamp what I'm saying right now, because the revamp process would definitely help with these suggestions that I'm making. Now, they in no way have to do any of that. And like I told you guys, remember, when I went to George Kittle, I'm just using this as an example. I knew that everything else was in George Kittle because I powered him up based on that later in the year when they dropped his 99, because his 99 could get to 99 speed if you powered him up from the base. So I already knew that downgrading him for this game or whatever, you know, to see what Tom Brady's about was worth it, because I wanted to use that 94 to 95 overall power pass. Now, they do tell you that it's there, but you would have to find the actual card prior to that. So I'm just giving you guys insight. That's the only reason that I knew. Now look, you see my coinage? Bruh, straight downhill, bruh. Because why? I spent 70,000 coins to just take back 2 of my items. Like, I earned those items. Why are you charging me 70K? It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's just ridiculous. Now, again, I don't know if they're gonna revamp it. I don't know, you know, how they're gonna go ahead and pursue it, whatever they're gonna do. But like I said, those are some things, because it's really gonna hurt us early in the year for them to do that to us. You know, when we start, you know, we always want to try to figure out what's the best case scenario. Like I went with Legends Camp, right? You know, what are these other things? What can we do with this? What can we change up? We're gonna always be trying to figure out what we want to do early on in the year. And I just think that they have to find a better threshold of taking our stuff, because taking all of this is just absolutely ridiculous. But again, those are my suggestions, like two main things. Like if they did those two things and left everything else the same with the way that they put the solos out, the way that they did everything else as far as the content, I'm fine. I just don't like spending money unnecessarily. And that's ridiculous that they did that. And now I'm at 100K, but you know, almost 100K with 99, but it is what it is. But this is how we got Tom Brady done. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to get you know, some gameplay out with him, let you guys see what it's all about. But if you guys wanted to experiment with doing it now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very similar in the way that you add things and take it away and stuff like that for Madden 20. So this video should have helped you to understand a whole year rewind, just letting you understand what went into, you know, upgrading players, playing with training, and things of that nature, the power up passes. I do believe that all those things will come, you know, come back into 20, and that they'll continue to upgrade and go along, giving us more good MUT content. I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me know how bad you want that Tom Brady gameplay. I'm gonna see you guys and girls next time. One love.